lived in a village near the woods. Whenever she'd go out, she would always wear a long, red, beautiful cloak. Therefore, everybody called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood went up to her mother and asked if she could go see her grandmother because it had been a while since they last seen each other. Her mother agreed and decided to prepare a picnic basket, for them to eat later. Remember, Little Red Riding Hood, do not dawdle across the woods, and please do not talk to any strangers, cautioned her mother. Don't worry, Mommy, I'll be careful, said Little Red Riding Hood. Before Little Red Riding Hood left, she put on her cloak and gave her mother a kiss goodbye. In the woods, she saw some beautiful flowers that she just couldn't help to pick for her grandmother. She also forgot a little bit about her promise to her mother. After a while, she was enjoying the warm, beautiful summer day so much that she didn't even realize the wolf walking behind her. "What are you doing here, little girl?" asked the wolf. "Oh, I'm on my way to my grandmother's house. It's in the woods near the brook. You could never miss it," said Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood realized that she was running a little late and quickly excused herself. The wolf, on the other hand, he took a shortcut. The wolf, a little out of breath after running so much, arrived at grandmother's house and slightly knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. "Oh, Little Red Riding Hood, I was so worried about you. I thought something had happened to you in the woods." Wolf let himself in, and before the grandmother could even say anything, he gobbled her up. He poked his head through her wardrobe and found a nice nightgown that he liked. He jumped into bed and covered his nose with the sheets. A couple minutes later, Little Red Riding Hood came. "I'm here, it's Little Red Riding Hood." Come in, said the wolf with a forced, nice voice. Little Red Riding Hood came in and closed the door behind her. "Why, grandmother, what an odd voice you have. Is something the matter?" "Oh no, I just have a touch of a cold," he added, just to prove the point. "But grandmother, what big ears you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to hear you with, my dear." "But grandmother, what big eyes you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to see you with, my dear." "But grandmother, what big teeth you have." "The better to eat you with, my dear," he roared and chased Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood ran out of the room shouting, "Help! Wolf!" Luckily, there was a huntsman chopping wood near the cottage, and he ran as fast as he could towards the cottage, forcing the wolf to spit the grandmother out. The grandmother, a little frazzled after what she just experienced, but still in one piece. "Grandmother, I was so scared," sobbed Little Red Riding Hood. There, my dear. You learned an important lesson today," said grandmother in a nice, calming voice. "Thank God you yelled loud enough for this nice huntsman to help you." The huntsman brought the wolf far into the forest, so he could never, ever bother anybody again. That day, they both had a long chat and a lovely lunch. The end.